Today we're doing a full face of Haus by Lady Gaga. Let's get into this because I'm excited. Now, there's a few products that I do not have. Like, they have a brow pencil, but I don't own it, so I went ahead and did my brows the way I normally would. And then they also have a mascara, but I don't own that either, so we'll just pull in something else for that. And then in their line, they don't have a primer or setting spray, so we're gonna jump into the foundation. This is the Triclone foundation, and I have the shade 220 Light Medium Warm. This is slightly off in color for me, but I can still make this work. It is a beautiful skin-like medium coverage foundation. So if you're wanting something full coverage, this is not gonna be it, but it is still beautiful. Then we have the Triclone concealer in the shade 11 Light Neutral. This is definitely a brightening shade for me, and this is also very gorgeous. It is a little bit of a thicker concealer, but honestly, I don't mind. And with using that concealer, the foundation looks so much better and more like my skin tone. To set the face, I have the Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. The one thing I don't like about this powder is it has the mesh, and there's nowhere really to dump the powder into the cap. So you kind of have to just push your puff into the mesh and hope for the best. It is a very beautiful powder. I just don't like the packaging because this, like, not a whole lot of powder comes out at once, and I'd rather just drench my sponge or puff. But again, this is such a beautiful powder that I will look past the packaging. Let's move into eyeshadow. I have their Volume 1, the Super Neutrals eyeshadow palette. Now, I did do a review over on TikTok when I first got this. Is it the best? No. Like, the mattes are very light in pigment, but these chrome shades are amazing. So for this look, I will start with this lightest matte shade. It's not really going to show up a whole lot. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of pigment with the mattes, but I definitely want a little bit of a transition shade down first. Even though it barely did anything, we're gonna dip into the medium matte shade now. And this is also going into the crease just a little further down, so everything blends well together. Like I said, still not a whole lot of pigment. Now we're taking the darkest matte shade, and this is gonna go right on this outer corner area. Like, you see how soft this color is? It definitely looks more impactful in the pan. Whatever is left on the brush, we're just gonna run this on the lower lash line. Very boring, basic. Let's add a pop of one of these. I have not tried this gold yet. She's pretty. We're gonna use a little bit of this. Like, this is where the pigment is. Now, I did sheer this out a little bit because I'm not the biggest fan of yellow golds, but it is still really pretty. And I think to make this a little more me, I'm gonna take this lightest shade and tap right on top. Yeah, I like this better than this. So overall, not a bad palette, but it's not my favorite. Let's jump back into the face, starting with the bronzer and Bronze Umber Light. This is beautiful. Like, when I first got this, I wasn't sure if I was going to like the shade of this because it is more of a buildable bronzer. It's not super harsh right off the bat, but that is beautiful. I have a lot of blushes, but this is one of my absolute favorite blushes of all time. This is the shade Pomelo Peach. It's just a peachy girl's dream. If you like peach blush, you're gonna love this. I myself am a peachy girl, and this is definitely my vibe. Now for their highlighter, I have the shade Sunstone, and you guys have seen me use this so many times. If you like to glow, this is definitely the highlighter for you. Just look at how pretty that is. We're down to the last two products here, but we have the Clear Cut Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Black Onyx. This is a matte jet black liquid liner with a brush tip that dries down quickly, so let's do a wing with this. When I said jet black and matte, I meant it. Now for lips, there is no lip liners in this line. I know they have those matte lip crowns, but I don't have that either. I have when they're lip oils in the shade Guava. So I'm gonna put this on and maybe it'll be okay by itself, or maybe I'll pull in a lip liner from a different brand, but let's see how this does on its own. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna leave it by itself. And here you have it, a full face of Haus Labs by Lady Gaga. I am obsessed. I honestly love how the eyes turned out, and of course the complexion. Like, some of these products are in my absolute top favorites, like the blush and that highlight, yes. So if you have recommendations of any other brands you want to see a full face of, definitely leave it in the comments down below. And like and subscribe if you like these kind of videos or any kind of makeup content, because I post a lot over here, so you don't want to miss out on that. And thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.